Joseph stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash. All it took was a little hum. You don't understand? He always wins. Not this time.
Chapter 9.
Never went up against Luca and the mom.
The Devil You Know. 7 months ago.
Oh.
Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways under perennial harvest. She stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand. The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door buzzed open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant. It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed to the desk and began shifting through the piles of papers. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus Liquamen. There were dozens of them. Every one stamped failed. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
So that's how she got old. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? This man is a liar. That's one way to stop him. Excuse me. I will not. This town has a dangerous secret and perennial harvest only exists to keep it hidden. Nonsense. They picked up the whole damn town and moved it right under our noses. You aren't making any sense, dear.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
Imagine such a thing. It's absurd, and that just plain impossible. They promised they could fix the foul harvest. They told us they would clean this place up. We just had to leave town for a few days. But while they had us evacuate, oh, that's right, they left town. That's what it was. That's how they moved him. I completely forgot about that fact. Miss Hotfoot, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to... You're afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? You sniveling little worm. This is growing tiresome. A little help, please. Oh, here they come. Don't you all see? This festival is a sham. An excuse to have the whole town gather in one place. They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but these people are wicked. Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof. I am the proof. I'm Eleanor Van Horn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
I don't know. No, Eleanor was young, right? It's like 40s at least. No, she looks rough. I told you she was gonna grow up rough. She smoked all the time. That's terrible skincare. Oh, no. Remember Eleanor Van Horn? No, she slept with, oh boy, Walter? No, not Walter. Well, aren't you just as sneaky well, aren't you just sneaky as the Dickens? We all knew Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true. And now this whole town is paying the price. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about this disruption. My associates will take this obviously disturbed woman somewhere comfortable so that she can get the help she needs. Here you go. She's not the one who's disturbed. You two-timing clown. You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is... Oh my God. Oh my God. Are y'all gonna sit here and tell me that Sharper Valentine then turned himself young into this little boy? Is this Sharper Valentine? Is that what the secret's about to be? Or who is this? Hold on, wait, maybe there's more to this. Let me shut up. Let's just watch. That's quite enough, Mr. Nuncreed.
Torment dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's face.
Yes, sir. Take them away. No. I want them to see this. The ever-tempestuous Eleanor Van Horn. You've been quite the thorn in my side. Like a weed that's burrowed in where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look dreadful.
He paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater and discarding it to the ground.
Consider yourself in rare company. You've managed to pull one over on me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party. But alas, I expected something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. No matter. Your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Kerr. Yes, sir. It's a shame it was cut short, but I thank you for that rousing oratory. I will take it from here. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. You have done quality work for me, William. You can look forward to the recompense we agreed upon.
Kerr gave a bow of deference.
Founder, you are most gracious.
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
What?
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
What? You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Ah! What is going on here, dude? What the I just...
Hushed horror.
Oh my god, this is too good! Oh, that kid! That poor kid! Man, where's the popcorn guy at? I haven't seen him in a while. What?
This is a story about change.
What? What? No! So you didn't see that coming. Good.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Well, this is quite the improvement. Everything looks so much smaller now. Eleanor was right about one thing. This festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and reveal the sign. I love this! I love this! This is great! Ha. Wonderful.
Sharper choked out a crude squawk of a laugh. Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
Sharper, you malicious bastard. I'm glad you're back, so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed this town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. Sorry. This is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr.
William Kerr gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
Hey, you only have two? Probably should get more than that. You coward! Does anyone else have something to contribute?
A helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
I thought so. Did you all truly believe you could be free of me? A town of complete and utter fools. You people should be celebrating my return. You've clearly lost without me. And that leads me nicely to my children. Daddy? I gave you both the greatest gift a parent can give. The opportunity to prove yourselves in my absence. Squandered. To say I am disappointed would be an understatement. But Silence, Augustus! An adult is speaking. I don't know which is worse. A son who is completely hopeless, or a daughter with such potential who inevitably lets me down. Eris, you fail me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, I have been wasting time, my dear. What have you accomplished? I was focused on submitting our legacy. Legacy? Who needs a legacy when you can just live forever? But what about... It's alright, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where's Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. I think you said enough. Nonsense. The people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. I only did what I did because he left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it. No matter. Cheer up. You are about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sorrier state than any of you. An aging actor, desperate to recapture his youth. He played his part, and soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already frittered away my goodwill. PINES is mine again, and I am willing to share its spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty. Are you saying William Kerr was never in charge of Perennial Harvest? You think that puffed up blatherskite could have accomplished all of this? John, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride.
I'm imagining Dawn, that I called Daisy, as a cop, right? Undercover cop. Let her be an undercover cop, please. Or the pig. Maybe the pig guy is undercover, because there's got to be a cop somewhere in here.
He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
You see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, and bilk this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. Take your bow. You've earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
As only he could. Hope you slipped a disc. Patrick C. Montesquieu, thespian extraordinaire at your service. Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. It surely was the role of a lifetime. Wait, so this Bill Kerr was a Pat C the whole time? Now that your secret is out in the open, what's to stop this town from rising up against you? Oh, that's the delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. And I will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you. The young hero. I've kept a keen eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity. If things would have gone a bit differently, you might have had your moment of triumph. But that's fate for you. You can't do this. Oh, but I can. I have won. Never underestimate what a great man can do, given time. And now time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I've ever bought. But well worth it.
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get to work, shall we?
And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image.
Oh boy.
The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties.
Huh.
Beacon Pines became famous. A secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all.
Huh.
Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer.
Oh boy.
The end.
Okay, so based off of what we're seeing there, Sharper is using the source as a chemical in his fertilizer to make things age exponentially or grow exponentially. As a byproduct of using that stuff, though, the world is getting colder because this opening that the source is coming from, or the source of the chemical, is freezing the planet, and it's rapidly expanding and growing, and there's no stopping it. The only question that remains is, how did Sharper become younger? Because the stuff doesn't make you grow younger, it makes you grow older, right? How did he become younger again? That's the last question we've got to answer. And find a good ending. That too.
This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now.
I agree, Gator.
You can feel it.
I can.
Right?
There's only one path left, right?
We can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing.
Throw Sharper into the hole, right? That's what you're thinking?
Let's see.
What have we not done? We have a complete tree, and yet some branch, some limb is holding us back. Not strong enough yet, but we'll figure it out. Where, oh where, is our little weak limb? Oh where could it be? Windows to the soul. Ah, I remember this.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes, like a trap ready to spring.
And escape again we
I
shall.
felt the weight of Nuncrete's hand on his shoulder. Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
Listen to it. I just want this all to be over. Of course. I'm sure we'll all work out soon enough. I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rollo at the treehouse.
Luca twisted free of Nuncrete's grasp.
Of course. Luca, you know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. No, I'm okay. I'm gonna go do something else that doesn't involve your creepiness. To the treehouse. Ah, Sharper Valentine again. He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mom always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up, but my problems always seemed to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense big trouble ahead. Somebody's gonna grow up. Somebody's gonna get that stuff spilled on them and grow up. It sounded like Rollo. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I don't even know this dog. I'm sure we might have talked to him a long time ago. I don't recall it. So, I agree. I agree. This is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Yeah, I don't know, put sharper Valentine on it. That's what I'm thinking. That's the best way to shake things up. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Moldwell. I work here now. I am unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold on, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Whoa. You could get a wrench to the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man while he's junking, Sonny. Evening, Jeff. Isn't it kind of late to be junking? Might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good? Ever since Perennial Harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they throw away. With this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, I'd better get going. I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. I really didn't see anything. So I'm not pretending I don't. Okay, well, the pig slept through everything. He's not a cop. That's great to know. Hey, Jetson. Have you seen Rollo come this way by any chance? Great not. As elusive as the fish in this here pond. I gotta remember which tree branch this is. Is this the one where Rollo got kidnapped, or? Rollo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rollo! Huh. Rollo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag.
So this is the world where you got
He
kidnapped in.
conceded to its lumpy embrace. Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse.
And we're back at it again.
This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire, the source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. "That's up to you."
So Luca's gonna age up then?
Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?" Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone." Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. "I think so."
It doesn't.
His father pulled him in for an embrace. "Time to go, Buckaroo." Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Last time that happened, it wasn't good when we went outside. I don't know who that is, so are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below. Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Well, who is it?
Chapter 5. Dangers big and small. Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Only large figures I know are the mayor, Mr. Nuncreed, Gran. Are we forgetting anybody? Everybody else is pretty relatively small. Yeah, that's it. What the fudge? Rollo? Stop right there, or I'll... Sheesh. I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Stop now, or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rollo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rollo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Uncle? Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it really is you, prove it. Flamin' chicken coop, Luca. What did they do to our boy? Oh boy, what did they do to our boy?
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rollo.
Well, it could be his fur, his ears, his hands, his speech. Yeah, everything about him. Yeah, the whole thing.
Only bigger, older, changed.
How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into some more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? Oh no. Threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look.
Rollo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rollo, it wasn't just your hand, so he has no idea that he's an adult now. Oh my god, wow. Wow, he hasn't been near a mirror. He has no, oh wow. My feet too? Dang, I'll just make me some new shoes. Wait, Luca, are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the balcony window.
This is gonna be funny. What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo! Rollo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Kinda tasted like licorice. Does the black licorice make you young then? Is that, huh? I passed out and woke up like this. And then sorta smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least, I think I did. It's all kind of a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage. Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger, ha.
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
Oh god. I'll take them all on. Oh, okay, so this is the one where her hair got the green stuff on it and it just turned it blue. Hey fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Oh boy, wow, okay, so much for that. Ah, take cover! Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened, and I need help. I didn't know where else to go. So, you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend? That's a hard one to explain. No, this is my buddy Rollo. Not gonna call the cops, not gonna call the cops. This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. The sign that says mission control, that kinda gave it away. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened. Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rollo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Okay. Just need to play it cool and hope no one notices. Notices what? Oh, nothing. I was just... Come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Right on the money, Beck. Cannot disagree with you more. But not the biggest creep in the world. At least not this world. Beck! He is! Him and his weird cult of personality. You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains, you'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. For the festival? What, is she about to give a report? But not another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey, but that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Whoa, that's a bit extreme. It's just color. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Ooh, wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you're not grounded or because you got grounded? No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. I mean, it's a good look. It adds color to her face, but also, is it just the hair that's changed underneath there? Didn't it get any other side effects like Beck? I mean, like Iggy? Great. Can we get back to the story now? This next part is the important bit. So why the hell did you tell us the first part? I had this radio I upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial into something worth listening to. My voice is shot right now, y'all. I just want y'all to know I'm in some pain doing these terrible voices. I don't know whose voice that is, so... Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? Well, Nellie Medwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She's offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor. Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night till it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the endgame, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford taking any risk. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit. Oh. It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline, and rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all the work you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You are only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone? Her mom, to be exact. Capital murder?
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who's this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. As far as we know, Curl is the top banana at Perennial Harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. We haven't even Topper Banana on the field? What the hell is my mom caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so my voice, y'all, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish this session. I am just struggling right now. The back of my throat is all effed up. Okay, bit of water. Hopefully this helps out. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work? The creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome mat for my mom's PH orientation day. but it shows the layout. Or looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. Realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
Dear Rollo, I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6. The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work.
It could, if we stick to the plan, Rollo.
The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for.
I can only think of Iggy.
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Well, let's get to it then. All right, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordial is my middle name. I don't know how he's gonna talk to Roxy and explain, I don't know, the height size adjustment. And how do you plan to explain your new... Oh, okay, they're about to answer this question.
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
Circumstance. She'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice. I don't think that's true.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Alona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger, Nelly is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay, that leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Enlist the help of Jeff. Enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Can do. Have anything to fish with? Check that real quick. Nope, fishing is... I'm pretty sure... No, we haven't got anything new. Why am I over here? Yeah, it's all the same. Nothing to worry about when it comes to fishing. You've got nothing, Jester. See you later. Looking for a Jeff. Looking for a person named Jeff. He used to hang out at the dumpsters. Ain't seen him in a hot minute. The gator's reading. Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? Don't ever count little Luke out. I'm on the path of a man named Jeff. He digs and tries, but I need his help with taking down. Found him. Hey, Jeff. What can I do for you? Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. It's a strong word. Oh, sorry. I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. Well, so we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids are all right. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. Junk had shit, fat, junk. Junk! Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Well, I thought I had it.
Luca wasn't. He shouted out again.
What I meant to say was, put up a fight. Fight back. I've done enough fighting for one lifetime, and more than my share of losing. Time's come to hang up the gloves. Okay, well, I've got two other options here. Hopefully one of these is the one you wanted. Well, will you hide? Hide?
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. Oh, I didn't get to see what shit did. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. But you'll never hear him say I hide from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
Mission accomplished. What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. You ain't got no teeth left, Jeff. Maybe chill out on the candy. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal.
You gotta spit in it first, Luca. That's how you seal the deal with the man. You spit in it, then you shake it.
With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Admittedly, that could be why we have COVID now, but just do it. It's tradition. Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. That's one down, but I got one more to go. Now I need that asshole. His name is Iggy. Where could Iggy be hiding? You ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards? They say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. I really wish you would reveal yourself as an undercover cop, because that's what I feel like you really are. But anyway. Hey, Tish, look who it is. All normal and nice and not all sacrificial. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of malice, you know? Malice to each other. Malice? Wow, Tish, smart guy here, with his smart guy words, thinks he's impressing us. Scram, we ain't interested. Well, let me make this easier for you. I know we've both been a pile of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. Yeah, because Iggy don't care about things being hard. He's lived a hard life, apparently. It doesn't look like he comes from a hard life, but he says that's what he's lived. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we... He likes stuff that leads to a fight, so break seems to be the best way to approach this. Break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things, even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
Oh, trouble, that's all you had to say. My, Luca Van Horn. I'm impressed. And after all this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse, even though we know that's a lie. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Got Iggy and Tish. I added them to the plan. Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Oh boy, here we go. I know, what the fuck? What? And I knew it in my heart that she was gonna finally talk, but just to see it, I don't know why that's so weird. Okay, here we go. I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. I know it's a girl. I know. But girls can have deep voices too, okay?
Chapter
And my
7.
voice is wrecked right now.
Into the hive.
Into the
A
hive.
good heist requires preparation.
Preparation.
And thorough preparation
H.
takes time. Something they had precious little of.
Maybe not that one. Never mind.
So far, everything was in order.
Uh-huh.
Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part.
Did y'all know Tish could talk? Did anybody else know that Tish could talk?
Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end.
Also, Tish can talk.
And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
But Tish can talk.
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
I guess he is kind of tall. I wonder how that conversation went with Roxy and Fitz. That'd be an interesting one to have.
Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach perennial harvest.
Do your thing, Rollo.
The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
I'm gonna be a master of disguise. I'm gonna be a master of disguise.
I'm going to be a master of disguise. I'm going to be a master of disguise. I'm going to be a master.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. You look like Mario, dog. Got your delivery here. Delivery? Oh, I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. Just open it up. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
Yeah. You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. All right, that works. Good job, Rollo. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Just adulting like adults do. Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this
Rollo
form.
interrupted with urgency in his voice.
And every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again? I'm...
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Well, now you have to fight. Our harvest awaits. Ready to light the candle, Tish? Yup, good old Tish back to normal. Suck on this, perennial ham fist. Well, we saw them light these fireworks before in another world. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Thank you. Wasn't so hard. Time to save the town. Phew. That was close. Oh, looky with the delivery surprise. With the cat drug in. I should have said the cat drug in. That was the one. Dang it. All right, opportunity missed. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. All right, everyone knows what to do. Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Maybe the big guy with the muscles will go to the founder's office. You know what? We never know what a reindeer is capable of. I'm not gonna judge. Luca's got this. Luca's the hero of this. Perennial harvest reception. Better not head that way. I mean, no matter wherever you head, it's all trouble. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. I don't think they need water. They're plants. Oh, wait, no. That's like 100% the opposite of what I should say. Plants need water. Water your plants, people. You can do it. A hallway to nowhere. What's going on here? Huh. You can do it. Is this some sort of mind game? You can do it. Maybe it has something to do with the rubber black mats on the floor? Oh, this is getting weird. Oh! Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang. Okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We. Yeah, Rollo and Becker headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Hey, Solomon, it's right here, bro. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. You tried, Solomon. You tried. Oh, it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electronic lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Who's up next? Alona. In on the plan for some kids. That's a parent who trusts her kid. You want to see that. Not all the time. Sometimes kids are liars, you know, we're kids. But, I said we're kids like I'm a kid. I ain't no damn kid. But, kids can be liars. And kids can be truth tellers. It's all on you to look into your kid's eye and figure out the truth. They're liars. They're probably liars. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mined a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
I'm gonna let the kids handle the rest of what they want to do. Howdy. Good afternoon. I love that she's just like, kids are gonna do what they're gonna do. I'll just help them out from the outside.
Changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us. Yes.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Wow, if I had seen a picture of the Founder, I would have been like, wow, you look almost exactly like the Founder. Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 24601. We need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor
24601.
password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
Oh, wow. If the password is the same password to everything else that you have around here, like the phone booth, you deserve to get caught, Solomon. That was stupid. That was stupid. For somebody who plans a lot, that'd be really
blinked to life.
stupid.
Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to help get her out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. Moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Of course he did. Maybe this one opens the lock. Nope. No, Solomon, that doesn't open the lock. Crap. We've got company. Luca, must go faster.